The ocean covers 70% of our Earth, yet we've only explored less than 10% of it. That means billions. Yes, billions of life forms might still be waiting to be discovered. But it's not just sea creatures we haven't seen yet. The ocean hides underwater volcanoes, hydrothermal vents, sunken ships, lost cities, and maybe even missing continents. The unknown is massive. Let's dive into some of the scariest facts about the deep ocean. 13. Life in the deep trenches. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean, around 11,000 meters, 36,070 feet deep. It's pitch dark with crushing water pressure, over 1,000 times the pressure at sea level. Strong enough to destroy most submarines. But the danger isn't just the pressure. Strange and deadly creatures live there, like toxic amoebas, weird fish, liquid sulfur, and more. It's a part of Earth that clearly wasn't made for humans. 12th, creepy sea parasites. Marine parasites are creepy, and most are too small to see. One of the scariest is the eye worm, also known as Loa Loa. At one point in its life cycle, it can live inside a human body, especially the eyes, because it needs moisture to survive. 11th, great white shark hangout. Since 2002, scientists noticed that tagged great white sharks kept vanishing from coastal areas and reappearing between Hawaii and Baja California. They discovered the White Shark Cafe, where sharks gather for a massive feeding frenzy. The reason? It's near elephant seal breeding grounds, and seals are their favorite meal. 10. Millions of viruses in a drop. Just 1 milliliter of ocean water can contain up to 10 million viruses. That's part of a total number estimated in the non-aliens, a 1 followed by 30 zeros. 9. Bobbit Worms. The bobbit worm is a nightmare predator. It can grow 3 meters long and hides in the sand, waiting to ambush prey. Its jaws are razor sharp and its bristles carry venom. 8. Feather stars. Deep in the ocean, live floating creatures called feather stars. They glow in the dark and travel in groups. They may look gentle, but they're hunters. Tiny harpoons in their arms help them stab and catch their food. 7th, ocean dead zones. Dead zones are areas in the ocean where almost nothing can live. They're caused by too many nutrients, often from farms, which create huge algae blooms. When the algae die, they suck up oxygen, suffocating marine life. Starfish, corals, and even fish can't escape in time. One of the largest dead zones is in the Gulf of Mexico. 6. The loudest ocean sound was made by ice. Back in 1997, scientists studying underwater volcanoes heard a strange, super loud noise. They named it the bloop and spent years trying to figure out where it came from. Some people even thought it was made by a sea monster or secret military submarines. Eventually, researchers used more equipment and traced the sound to Antarctica. It turns out it wasn't a monster, just a huge iceberg cracking and breaking apart. 5. The biggest waves are underwater. You've probably heard of giant waves on the surface, but there are even bigger ones below it, called internal waves. They form where different layers of ocean water meet, layers that have different temperatures and densities. These waves can grow over 650 feet tall and may even help create those massive rogue waves we sometimes see on the surface. 4. The Pacific Ocean is wider than the moon. The moon might seem huge, but the Pacific Ocean is way wider. It stretches around 19,000 kilometers across, about 5.5 times wider than the moon. Even though it's so massive, only a small part of the Pacific has been properly mapped. 3. Half of the US is under the ocean. Most people don't know this, but about half of the United States lies beneath the sea. That's about 3.8 million square miles of underwater land, from the coast of California to Maine, even reaching the Mariana Trench, the deepest spot on Earth. 2. The ocean has another Bermuda Triangle. Southeast of Tokyo, there's a mysterious area called the Devil's Sea. Like the Bermuda Triangle, it's known for shipwrecks and strange disappearances. Many think something supernatural is going on, but scientists believe it's due to strong ocean currents, storms, and huge waves. It also lies in a subduction zone, meaning it's prone to earthquakes and underwater volcanoes, which could explain the danger. 1. Most of the ocean is still a mystery. Yes, we said this earlier, but it deserves to be number 1. More than 80% of the ocean has never been seen or mapped by humans. That's wild, considering how much we know about space. If the Earth were a fruit, we've only explored the outer peel. The inside remains untouched. This unexplored space covers over 3 billion square kilometers, about 26 times the size of Africa. There could be giant mountains, strange creatures, and unknown natural wonders waiting to be discovered. Exploring it isn't just about curiosity, and it could help us understand the planet and even save our future. So does the ocean fascinate you, or does it scare you? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our next video.